All right. Double check our sound. Um, well, look at that ground sound just went live. All right. Perfect. Say something, Braden, real quick.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Make sure we're good on that. It's a little bit of delay. All right. Perfect. Okay, cool. We're good to go. What's up, everybody? It's me and Braden back here on a Monday. Hopefully, everybody had a good Thanksgiving. It's fantastic. A lot of turkey and stuff, I'm sure, for a lot of people. Personally, me and the daughter had some White Castle because that's how you do Thanksgiving. It's better, you know. I don't know. Holiday food it's just a bunch of junk. Like I don't know.
I mean, debatable, but sure.
So you like cranberry junk and like
Well, I didn't go that far.
pie and
I downed a couple pieces of pumpkin pie. Yeah.
okay, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. It just you take cranberry sauce, you throw it on a bunch of random crap. You take pumpkin spice crap, and I don't know, man. I'm not a fan.
I
Ham,
had four, count them, four platefuls of my aunt's mac and cheese.
nice. Oh, dude, mac and cheese on Thanksgiving. That's pretty good. Yeah, dude, ham. Ham is a good Thanksgiving meal. I like ham. You'd have ham sandwiches for weeks afterwards. Freaking awesome. My dad makes amazing or ham with pineapple and brown sugar and stuff. I think. I never really got that recipe. I probably should do that. That'd be important. Um. Anyways, so we're talking about consoles. We're talking about PCs and phones. I guess because I personally don't count mobile gaming as actual gaming. I think it's a joke. But you know, there's some weirdos out there that do. So, uh, no, I see it as a time waster. Like there's decent things on there you can waste your time doing. Like I like Clash Royale. Clash of Clans is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um, mobile or mobile gaming, mobile gaming is getting closer to being good. I would say, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Like it's one day it will eventually step into the realm of gaming, but I still think we're fairly far off on that. What is your opinions on mobile gaming, Braden?
I would say honestly, pretty much the same thing. I think I have two games on my phone, and I don't know the last time I opened either one of them. So
Yeah, interesting. So yeah, most of the time I download a game, play for 5 seconds because it doesn't want even anything like the advertisement or whatever, and then
mhm.
I just don't ever play it again, and I leave it on my phone for like a year to collect data on me, and then I just delete it. And it's really annoying overall. But anyways, so really wanted to do this because they have the new Steam machine coming out. So we wanted to talk about possibility because it's going to be a Steam console. So technically, it's a mid grade PC that can still actually be used as a PC, but it'll be running games just like the Steam Deck, like the handheld Steam Deck on Linux on a PC. So it will sit. I think it's about this big. It's really small. It's like a tiny little square, and it's gonna be pretty interesting because I think it's gonna do. I think it could do really well, and I think it's probably because of timing. I know that they've tried a Steam machine before, and it failed. But I think timing's the big thing this time. What do you think, Brandon?
See, my question is, if it's basically running as a PC, can you really consider it a console?
Yes, you can. So like, so it's a console first. I don't know how to describe it because your Steam Deck is technically a PC as well. So you have it's doing is it's running Linux, a Steam version of Linux, and what it does is as soon as you turn it on, it pops up as why are you guys so aggressive? They immediately hate me when I join any live. Okay. Welcome, Michael. It's random. But yeah, it's so like with the Steam Deck, it's a handheld. It looks a lot like it actually operates a lot like the Switch, but better, way better. It connects to your Steam library and it opens up as a mobile platform, like an actual console platform, before it opens as a PC, if that makes any sense. So when you turn it on, it goes directly into the operating system for the gaming platform. But you can click a button and go to the desktop and access the PC version of it. So very likely it's a Steam machine will operate exactly the same.
All right. Well, that negates my point. So,
So I mean, in the end, yeah, I guess it would be a console slash PC, but I think it's just going to bridge the gap. So what I think, the reason why I think it's going to be fairly successful is it is going to, people are starting to hate Windows more and more. Windows is basically just spyware at this point. What's up, my cat? With its spyware, it's essentially, they got Copilot, just watches your screen, does everything. They try to force you to use Copilot with everything now. They're trying to make it to where you can't do anything without it. I'm all about, as everybody should know, I'm cool with AI. AI is awesome, I think. But I don't want it on my computer telling me what to do, if that makes any sense.
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. If I want to access my AI, let me pull it up. But I don't want it on there permanently just being dumb and taking up resources. So that's my thing on Windows. Windows has gotten really bad over the years and it's getting worse. They're really pushing this really, really, really hard. I actually have a program that's blocking Copilot on my computer. But I think it's an overall issue, and Steam runs on Linux, which is open source. And that's going to be, I think everybody's slowly trying to migrate over to Linux, but the main thing stopping people from doing it is video games on PC on Windows most games are programmed for Windows. Linux, some games are programmed for it, but not as many, and they're not as prevalent as Windows. So what Steam did is they have something they're using called Proton, which allows you to run your Windows games on Linux. So, so it's transferring it over, making it think Linux is Windows, and it's allowing them to access all the bigger libraries and everything. Not everything runs perfectly all the time, but most of it will run pretty well. So that's why I think overall, I think that's the push that's going to make the new Steam machine more popular and fairly viable, depending on the cost of it. I think is the big thing. So what did you personal question, what did you pay for do you have PlayStation 4?
I have all of them.
Okay. Which one's your favorite?
2.
Okay.
PlayStation 2.
All right. How much did you pay for your PlayStation 4?
For my PS4, I got it a year after it released, so $350.
$350. Okay.
But my PS5, I got the year it came out, so it was like $500.
Oh crap! What was I talking about? I forgot we're on PS5 already. Okay, so yeah, PS5. Your PS5. Sorry guys, I'm not a console player. I apologize. Uh, I used to play Xbox, so that's a long time ago. Okay, PS5. You said about 500.
When it brand new when it first came out, yeah.
Okay. Now, what would you? First off, are you interested in a gaming PC at all?
Um, yeah, I would be.
Okay.
It's just I've literally only played on console.
And at what cost would you pay for a gaming PC? Max.
I mean, no more than probably 700.
Interesting number. All right. Well, that's perfect, actually. So right now, and this is obviously just speculation because the Steam Deck or the Steam Machine comes out like beginning of the year next year. Um, Speculation says around $700. So, it is going to be slightly more expensive than a console, but you got to
Yeah.
remember it's also a PC. It can be used as a PC, and it can do literally everything. You can even run it as like streaming a secondary computer or just whatever you want. It's a computer, so but you mostly just hook it up to your TV and play games on it, whatever. Connects to the Steam library,
Yeah.
does all that. And the beauty of that is like the cost of video games. Majority of your video games are cheaper on PC. Now that doesn't count the AAA titles. So like Battlefield 6, because those companies are, they're just set in their ways. They're greedy as crap, and they're going to try to charge as much as they can for every platform. But there's
Yeah.
games like there's other games that are as good, if not better, in a lot of regards, and they are actually cheaper, a lot cheaper on PC. So like, I think the average cost of a PC game is like $30 compared to like
All
60
right.
to 70 for console.
Yeah.
So
On average, yeah.
you got that going for it. I did want to go over some numbers here though. What percentage of the population do you think plays mobile games? I'll do the air quotes. Mobile games, compared to, actually, let's just go with this. What percentage of the population of gamers, period, plays console?
Let me ask you this. Do you have a number already? Did you
Yes.
do research?
Yes, I did research.
Okay.
Some research.
That play console?
Period. Yeah, like all consoles, not a specific one, just consoles.
45.
18%.
Huh.
Yeah. 18% is console of all gamers. And this will tell you why. Mobile games, quote unquote, mobile gamers are 83%. That's all the Candy Crush people. That's literally, it's just Candy Crush. But anyways, yeah, and then 26% is PC, which is that actually surprised me. It is actually higher than consoles. So,
See, I figured it would be, but I didn't think console would be that low.
yeah. I thought console would be really close to PC, if not slightly over. Because
Yeah.
think about it, I mean, console's the cheapest form, even cheaper than phones. Let's be straightforward honest with you. A decent phone, like a decent phone's what, $1,000 now? Anywhere from $600 to $1,000. Granted, you get
Yeah.
the 2-year deals and crap like that, but that's the phone's still a certain amount. So, consoles are 350 to 500, and then PCs are the average lower end PC is $800. So, looking at that and those numbers, PCs are actually there's this is obviously everything's approximate, but approximately 936 million players for PC, and then there's consoles like 645 million. And PC is set to, by year-over-year growth, is growing faster than consoles.
I mean, I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know that I can justify spending $800 on a PC when I have a perfectly good PS5 that costs a fraction of the price.
Yeah. I just think of the long-term savings of, lower price games and bigger libraries. I can't tell you how many games I own that I just don't even play. No joke. But anyways,
I can't tell you that.
Yeah, I just thought that was really interesting because, like, just looking at it. Can you guess how many mobile players per se there are?
What was console?
645 million.
And what was PC?
936 million.
I'm gonna say at least a billion.
3, supposedly. Yeah.
Okay.
I find that very interesting. But, sorry. I'm always sleepy. Anyways, so, yeah, so looking at that, if they can pull off a $700 price tag for a Steam machine, which is technically close to a mid-range computer, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty crazy, actually. Mid-range computers rate from $1,000 to $1,800, and high-range computers are $2,500 to $4K or more. But so,
and how much did you spend on yours?
A lot. It's in the very high end of the high end. So, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, and that's built over time though. Like I build my own. So like mine started as the $800 computer. Literally, it was about $800 years ago, and I just add to it and rebuild it every year when I have the money. So I add a part to it, and now it's worth a good amount. So, but yeah, so like I find it very interesting. So they have the Steam machine. You have the Steam Frame coming out, which is their VR.
Yeah.
So it's like a higher end VR. Supposedly it runs like so there's like multiple types of VR. You have have you ever seen the Oculus?
Yes.
Okay, so
I had one.
Yeah, I did too. The Oculus Quest 2 is what I had. And that has like I don't remember what it's called, but the cameras are built into it and it tracks your hands to the cameras. So, like on the cameras, like the cameras on there, there's, I think it was the HTC Vibe. That was a VR headset that would track. It had cameras on the outside, like sensors around your room, and it was a more accurate tracking. So, like, it had outer track. I think it was like inner tracking and outer tracking. So, it had outer tracking, and it was able to track your movements and everything extremely detailed and very, very well from outside the actual machine itself. Now, supposedly, the Steam Frame is able to, it has inner tracking that's as good as outer tracking. So I find that very interesting, and it works really well in low light as well. So if you want to play in the dark, act like you're lost or something, you can do that as well.
Yeah.
So that, and with that running with the Steam machine, a lot of people will be able to play Half-Life Alyx, and I think $700. I don't know how much the Steam Frame itself would be, but it'll be worth a lot of money in the end. I think it's probably going to be pretty high. Steam Frame probably be worth more than the Steam machine, if I had to guess. But
I'd say yeah.
yeah, I find it very interesting. So you would get into a PC at about $700, you said?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So like it's just so like like so what do you play more right now?
Uh, Battlefield,
The
COD.
the new Battlefield?
Yeah,
Nice. Okay. Do you have I can't remember. Does PlayStation 5 have ray tracing? I think it does.
it does.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it has ray tracing. So with the new Steam machine. Um Call of Duty. I don't know much. I don't even want to know about Call of Duty. Freaking. So, do you play? I guess you play a lot of sports games because I know you're a sports person.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Baseball, basketball, football, hockey.
Dang, you play them all.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I played basketball right there, and then that's like literally the only basketball game I like. And then I have, I did play a lot of Brett Hall hockey back in the day on Super Nintendo.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Fair.
I played football. The only one I like, I actually like Madden. Like it's one of the actual games I do like. But I don't want to play every year's iteration of it because it's the same thing, copy paste. But overall, I liked Madden, but NFL Blitz was my favorite because it was only you get to hit people really hard and knock their head off and stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like games like that are gonna be easy to play on just about anything you play on. Battlefield 6 you're talking about a lot more power. So
Uh-huh.
I was talking to someone who I won't name because I don't have the permission to name them, but somebody from our work who used to work there, I was talking to the other night, and he came over to my house to help me move a while back, and he played Rocket League with me, like on my computer. And he's like, "Holy crap, man! The graphics on your computer are insane. I didn't know Rocket League could look this good." And I was like, "Well, this is he plays on a console." And I was like, "Well, that's the difference between a computer and a console. It's night and day, because you can crank everything up and it's not even gonna sweat playing like especially like Rocket League's an older game, so I mean like
Yeah.
cranking graphics on that, you're gonna get really high fidelity and everything else. So like same with Battlefield, like you have a halfway decent computer, even a mid range, you crank it up, it's gonna look so much better than the highest fidelity on a console. Like consoles upscale everything. Like they're designed to take a lower resolution and make it look better artificially.
Yeah.
And a computer can natively run it at that high resolution. So the power is different. There's a huge difference in the power.
All right. Fair enough.
Are you wanting to get the Steam frame when it does come out?
Oof. Probably not when it first comes out. I'll probably wait a bit,
Mm-hmm.
see if it drops in price a little bit. But yeah, I'll probably look into it.
I really want to get into what they really need to do. If they ever achieve this, if they ever get the like, so you ever see Ready Player One?
Yeah.
You have the omnidirectional treadmill, right?
Hmm.
I actually saw a video. I didn't watch it, but I saw a clip of somebody actually using an omnidirectional treadmill, and if they ever achieve that in like really good video games, like gamers will be the buffest people on the planet. Like you'll have like people like playing Battlefield, like running to locations and everything, and then get off. It'll be like a freaking 5-day workout. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. But I'm really hoping to eventually they get that running technology down for in game. Because I played games like Half-Life Alyx. Did you ever play Half-Life Alyx?
I did a
Yeah.
long time ago, but yes, I did.
Nice. Yeah, that the graphics in that are so insane. Like it's just absolutely insane. Like it's mind blowing. But yeah, I played that. It's just night and day. It's crazy, dude. Like
Mm-hmm.
if we ever get like where you can walk in a game. I tried playing this game called God, was it Out Outlanders or something? What's up, Najab? What do you think of the new Steam machine coming out and the Switch 2? The Switch 2 already came out, didn't it?
It came out already. Yep.
Yeah. We're actually talking about the Steam machine. It's rumored, it's rumor obviously, but possibly $700. So, I think it's going to do really good. And this is my next question for you, Braden. Do you think consoles are slowly dying?
Oof.
I do believe Xbox
My
did just
heart.
announce a new one.
So my heart wants to say no because again, I own every single PlayStation. I own 3 Xboxes.
Mm-hmm.
I own a Genesis, an
Ooh, nice.
N64,
Genesis is good.
an Atari, yeah, a Switch, multiple DSs, multiple Game Boys. Like I'm a console gamer,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's slowly dying.
I only say that because of mobile gaming. And it's, but I only say that because of mobile gaming. I don't think PCs are going anywhere, and I think they're gonna slow. I actually think they're gonna get slowly more popular, and mobile gaming is obviously super easy to accept, like get access to. Everybody has a phone in their hand. They have these new like controller systems you can use with your. It's easier and easier to hook up your controller to your phone. Controllers are getting, or phones are getting more and more powerful
Yeah.
every year, where they're processing crazy amounts of data, graphics and stuff. I think I saw one that's actually vapor cooled now. For their for the if instead of like heat sinks, it's like vapor cooled or something. I think it was the new iPhone actually, but the more and more they get like that going, because consoles they're not that far ahead of phones in power. I'm sorry, they're really not. There's some gaming phones out there now that have like crazy amount of stats on them, and granted, you have bigger screens and I guess this could go a different way. So you have the Switch, right? The Switch you can plug in to a TV and it runs like a console, right? I think that's definitely got a market that will stay around. And matter of fact, I think so. The Steam Deck does the same thing. When they programmed it, they made it. Your Steam Deck does the same thing. You plug it into a dock and it shows up on your TV and you play it. So I think that is probably more likely to take over the console area than consoles continuing to grow at the rate they've been growing, because you have the convenience of like a mobile device, but you can plug it in and make it into an actual console or a TV device, and just with the easy click.
Yeah.
So I think that would be more likely to take off and stay popular than consoles' continued growth. What do you think about that?
I honestly agree. I don't see PCs dying out anytime soon. And with the Steam Deck being able to just plug into a TV and just play, I feel like that's going to take off rather quickly.
Yeah.
So I think that one takes the edge.
So do you think? Do you have the Switch then, right? It's because you have all the consoles. Did you get a Switch too? Or
I did not.
no? Okay.
I wanted to,
Hmm.
but one, they sold out
Really fast.
instantly,
Hmm.
almost as fast as the PS5s when they first released. But they're like they were retailing for like $900.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was like, no, no,
So, Art, let me ask
I'm
you.
good.
Let me ask you this. I don't know if you know or not. Uh, One of my biggest pet peeves about the Switch,
Uh-huh.
and it's probably just because of the power of it, because it is a little underpowered even for what it does. So,
Yeah.
my only pet peeve really about the Switch, period, is the fact that it is only like 720p on television.
Yeah, the graphics aren't great.
Hmm.
Honestly, the only time I ever hook it up to the dock is to charge it while
Hmm.
I'm playing it. But 9 times out of 10, if I'm playing it, I'm playing it just like this.
Right, and it looks fine on that because it's a smaller screen. But like,
Yeah.
it's when you plug it into the television, it loses a lot of resolution. If they could fix
Hmm.
that, I think the handhelds could easily overtake consoles in general.
Apparently, the Switch 2 looks a lot better. I
Does it?
wouldn't know.
I was actually going to ask you
But
that. Yeah. Do you know if
yeah, I
it?
wouldn't know.
Do you know if it goes to 1080p at least?
I want to say it does, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100%, but I
Hmm.
want to say yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's interesting. What do you think about GT? Are you going to play GTA 6 when it comes out?
If it comes out,
So I believe it just got pushed back to the end of next year. Is that correct?
it was supposed to be
Big-
summer of this year.
Yeah.
Then it was supposed to be the end of this year.
Yeah.
Then it was the beginning.
Hmm.
Then it was next summer, and now
Hmm.
it's the end of next year.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, so
if it ever does come out, maybe.
I will always say this, and I know it's frustrating as a fan of something like that. So I would much rather a game be pushed back many, many times and come out completed and working well than a game to be forced out before it's ready. And I say that because Halo Infinite was forced out before it was ready, and it destroyed the whole franchise. Of course, a lot of other
I
factors,
think
but yeah.
I think the one that did it for me was Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I was looking so forward to that. I got it the day it came out, and physically could not play it because of all the bugs.
So funny enough, I had Cyberpunk on PC and it ran fine.
Okay.
There was a what was it? I remember. Okay, so Cyberpunk when it released, it had a problem with there were zero crowds being rendered on Xbox and on PlayStation
Yep.
4 or 5. I don't remember which one. It was 4, I think. PlayStation 4,
Mhm.
it literally just wouldn't run.
Yeah, but just it did not run.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I got my PS5
Mhm.
2 years later,
Mhm.
almost, that I got it, and it ran. It ran fine.
Yeah. So Cyberpunk's amazing, by the way. But freaking there's a mod on PC. Another reason why PCs are amazing. I'm not going to keep going there, but there's a mod on PC that makes Cyberpunk look real life, like legitimately real life. Like there's like you will look at it and you go, "Holy crap, that is real." I'm staring at a video from somebody walking.
Mhm. Yeah, I've seen mods of people playing GTA, and just like they're driving down the road, and it literally looks like they're driving down the streets of Los Angeles.
Remind me tomorrow. I will show you a video of what I'm talking about because GTA won't even touch this. Trust me, it's insane. Like it's a mod for just graphical upgrades, and it makes shadows, water reflections, everything. It's nuts, dude. It's crazy. But I can also play Cyberpunk with ray tracing and path tracing on Psycho. So on my computer. So
You just like to show off, don't you?
yeah, I do. But anyways, yeah. So one of my I'm super excited. The Steam controller, I think, will help me with like Rocket League play because did I show you the Steam controller? I think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Steam controller, I love the controller on the Steam Deck. Text me later. I'll bring my Steam Deck tomorrow for you to play around with. But
Right.
my the Steam Deck, it feels so good. Like it has track pads on it, including your thumb pads. So not only do you have, instead of a D-pad, it has a track pad that's super uber sensitive. It's like, and it clicks and stuff and vibrates when you touch it. And it's got track pads on both sides. It's got the rear triggers. It's got the bumpers. It's got the triggers. It's got the, thumbstick clicks. It's got everything, dude. And it feels so clean. So just thinking of a Steam controller that has all the similar features, I'm super stoked about because I've always played with an Xbox controller. I've always loved Xbox controllers. I like the asymmetrical thumbsticks. Ever since Xbox came out, I've never gone back to a PlayStation controller. I can't stand them.
See, I can't stand Xbox controllers.
And why?
Because I don't want to be holding it with one thumb down here and one thumb up here when I could just hold my PlayStation control. Hang on. When I can just hold it.
Yeah, you look like you're struggling. You're holding it down here, like struggling.
Yeah. I'm doing this so you can see it. Like when I can just hold my thumbs. Like this is simple.
Yeah. So yeah, I have the Elite controller for the Xbox. It's got the paddles. You can change everything. It's all made out of metal and everything. It's got magnetic thumbsticks you take on and off right here. But yeah, I love it, dude. It's I like it, but I'm actually overly excited about the Steam controller because it has magnetic thumbsticks that actually like readjust for zero drift. So when you let go of it, the magnet brings it back to center immediately. So you have zero drift.
That is one thing that I hate about these controllers is you get really bad stick drift after a while and you have to replace the controller.
Yeah. So there's a type of controller. What was it called? They're like really well known. They're it's normal now. It's getting normal. It starts with an H. But it's very sensitive and it has very little stick drift. Well, supposedly the Steam Deck controller, the new one, or the Steam controller coming out, is even higher grade than that as far as stick drift and, durability. So I'd have to look up the name. I don't know why I'm blanking out on that. I actually have a controller around here that has it, but it's and I don't even use it, but it has it's a specialty like type of thumbstick that has less stick drift and you don't have to worry about it as much. So but yeah, the Steam controller supposedly will have magnets built in the thumbsticks that like center it and everything, and you don't have to worry about like stick drift as much, and it's got like tension when you pull on it, which is sick. I'm kind of excited about that. So I'm actually excited about that. I'm actually excited about the whole thing, dude, to be honest with you. My daughter, like I said, we have the Steam Deck. She plays a lot of games with me on Steam, and I buy her Steam gifts and send her games, and she has her own Steam account, and we play all our games together. Right now she plays off the Steam Deck on my big TV in the living room. And she it has the same issue as Switch, but not as bad. Like it scales it up.
Yeah.
But when it does, it slows it down a decent amount. I love the Steam Deck to death. Like it actually looks good on a TV, but like you can't play like high end graphics and everything. So, with the Steam machine, that'll be different. So it's running at, I think, equal to a 7600 XT, as far as the graphics card is concerned, and it has an AMD 5 on it. So it's got a 6-core processor on it. So it should be pretty fast. So,
all right.
Yeah, and it's got quick SSD. You can change it, swap it out, and they made it to where you can get in and change it up like a computer too. So like it's actually fixable. Like you can, something breaks, you can take it out, fix it, just like a normal computer. Yeah, and it's a tiny, tiny package, like a GameCube. They call it the Gabe Cube because Gabe is the owner of Steam. So, but yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, so super excited about the Steam. Let us know in chat or anything, comments if you are excited about the Steam machine. What do you play on? Console, PC? Just don't put mobile. It's unacceptable.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have a love-hate relationship with Xbox right now.
Mostly hate now, but yes.
Okay. So, if you couldn't play on PC, what would you play on?
I'd play on PlayStation because I hate Xbox.
That's a bold claim.
Yeah, I've so since 2001, Xbox came out in 2001. I was in beginning of high school, and my friend Jonathan, he brought to Wednesday night church service. He brought to Halo. We didn't know what it was or anything. He brought the game. He's like, guys, look, I got Halo. And I'm like, okay, what the frick's that? He's like, well, I got this Xbox. It's coming in. I didn't even know anything about Xbox at the time, so it was wide over my head. So I had a PlayStation. I've had PlayStation for years. I had the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I had, what did I have for that? Oh, I had a PC for that. But anyways, so it was a Mac. It wasn't really a PC. But so I had PlayStation for years at this point. And then he came, showed me Halo. We're like, oh, okay, cool. We started playing it from 2001. We played Halo. I bought a PlayStation 2. I bought a PlayStation 3. I did all that. I just wasn't a huge fan of it. I didn't play it as much. We played Halo. We played Fable. We played Gears of War. We played all these games that are only on Xbox. PlayStation essentially didn't have anything at the time.
Yeah.
So I was a huge Xbox fan up until, I don't know, 2015, 2016. So at that point, I decided I was playing 7 Days to Die, and I've built computers before. It's not a problem. But I finally just said, hey, you know what, screw it. Even though I don't have any money right now, I'm just going to buy one computer part at a time. It took me a whole year. Finally, in the last time, I bought my graphics card, put my computer together, and never looked back.
Fair enough.
And Microsoft has done nothing but destroy Halo. Destroyed all their classic games. And ruin everything they have for gaming just so they can get their Game Pass going, and that's it. So, don't care for Microsoft. Complete trash. I don't like them. And if I had a choice, I'd just buy a PlayStation. But I mean, I'm not a fan of PlayStation. That's just where I would go because that's how much I don't like Microsoft right now.
Fair enough.
So, and answer your question?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, what's your decision? If it comes out for $700 beginning of next year, are you getting a Steam machine? Guys, he's a console guy right now. Just want this to know.
I will highly consider it just because all of my family that I play games with play on PCs. The only issue is trying to justify spending $700 right at the beginning of the year. So I will consider it. But
sounds good.
It's not a guarantee.
Sounds good. Hey, nothing's a guarantee in this world. But yeah, dude, that sounds awesome. Hopefully everybody liked it. I think we're pretty much done for tonight with the podcast. We're just talking about random stuff here. I still refuse to call mobile gaming. So Although it does have the highest amount of growth, but not too much more than PC. So just FYI. So all those Candy Crushers, man, those middle-aged moms just cracking away on their Candy Crush, dude. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna play some Candy Crush while my kid sits there and watches TV and gets drained by it. Like, all right, cool. Or Wordle, is that still a thing? Is Wordle still a thing?
I know some people that still do it, but I don't think it's as popular.
No, okay. I don't know. I'm not. You know what it is? It's Roblox. That's where all the.
Yeah.
That's where all the phone gamers are from. Roblox.
Hey, I'll admit, when it was popular, I played the crap out of Minecraft Pocket Edition.
Wow. Anyways, that's the end of the stream, everybody. All right, everybody, have a good evening. We'll be back on Wednesday. We're back on our normal stream schedule since the holiday.